Hi, this is Wiz, welcome to my channel. This video is a reaction to Elon Musk's tweet stating that there will be no refreshed Model S and Model X. If you are following Tesla, you know that there have been rumors about a refreshed Model S and Model X for quite some times now. Elon Musk said already in the past that Tesla doesn't work as a normal car manufacturer, meaning that there is no a new model coming out and then a refresh couple of years later and a brand new model 3 or 4 years after that. Tesla works a little bit different. They constantly improve their car with sometimes some changes that are very minor and sometimes some changes that are a little bit more important. A good example for the Model S is the update that occurred in 2016. They changed quite a lot. They completely changed the front end of the car and they improved quite a lot of things. And still, Elon Musk didn't call that a refresh. We can play with words and try to understand what a refreshed model means and what minor improvement means, as Elon said on a tweet a couple of days ago that there will be some minor improvement on Model S and Model X. What does it mean? Does it mean that we're gonna see some very small changes? Does it mean that we're gonna see a completely refreshed interior, for example? We just don't know because this is Elon's way of communicating about Tesla. Still, what I want to do on this video is tell you what I would change on the Model S. I got the Model S end of May, so it's around 1.5 months now, and I think I have a pretty good idea about the things I like and the things I don't like on this car. I'm gonna make a separate video really detailing what I like, what I don't like. On this video, I'm just gonna tell you what I would change should I be responsible for refreshing the Tesla Model S. This is what I would change on this car. Talking about the exterior, you have to know that the first prototype of the Tesla Model S has been presented back in 2009. So this shape has now more than 10 years. But I have to say that it was so modern back at the time that still now I find the Tesla Model S lines to be absolutely gorgeous, very modern. Whether you like or not the style of the Model S, you can't disagree that it is still very good looking and quite modern. But still, there are a few things I would change or I would upgrade on this car. Let's go in detail. So let's start with the general aspect of the car. You know, when you buy the Tesla Model S or Model X, you get a lot of chrome. You get chrome around the windows, you got chrome on the back, chrome stripe, you got chrome just on the side, just below the doors. You get basically chrome everywhere. I did a chrome delete on my Tesla Model S and I think that Tesla should offer this option to have a so-called black optic package like you find in Audis. So people should be able to decide whether they want that chrome finish or, like it's the case on mine, to have everything gloss black. And talking about the front, there is not so much I would change. I find the car looking extremely well here. Maybe I would completely take out that grille. We know that electric cars doesn't really need to cool anything in the front. Let's say that should I change some things in the front, I would have a more futuristic look by trying to close all those air inlets and maybe have a more aggressive lower part of the front bumper. The headlights are quite good in my opinion, LED headlights. I don't think they need any improvement. Maybe we could go with matrix LED, but that would be an option. Moving on the side, I wouldn't change anything here. Maybe some more aggressive side skirts, like I had on my Audi S5 Sportback, for example. But other than that, I like the side lines of the Tesla Model S. They are quite modern. I would also put back the sunroof option. Luckily, mine being a late 2018 model, I do have the sunroof, but I know that you cannot order anymore a Tesla Model S with a sunroof. That's a shame, and I think Tesla should put that back on the available options. Then moving on the back, some things I would update for sure are the taillights. They are quite okay, but they do look a little bit dated. I think I would really do some things here by making them looking more modern, a bit like the ones on the Model 3. And also on the back I would have a more aggressive diffuser. Whether you really need it or not, I would take advantage to the fact that there are no exhaust pipes on the Tesla Model S and on all Teslas actually, and I would go a little bit more aggressive with the bumper. Other than that, I think that the Model S has a timeless look, and I don't think that should really change a lot on the lines of this car. I would just go, again as I said, with some very minor improvement. Maybe Elon Musk is right when he talks about minor improvements on the Tesla Model S. Let's talk now about the interior. Some people say that what really needs an improvement on the Model S would be the interior. I kind of disagree with that. Obviously, if you don't like screens, if you don't like the lack of buttons, and if you don't like minimalism, then you are not going to like the interior of the Model S. Still, I would agree that some bits would be to be refreshed, like, let's say, the air vents. I would go with something bigger and maybe a bit more modern looking. And also I would put back the carbon fiber trim option. Now you can have it only on the performance version of the Model S. I was lucky enough to have a demo car from 2018, so I do have the carbon fiber, but I would never choose the standard wood option. It makes the interior look so old. Some say that the steering wheel looks a bit old. I tend to agree with that. While it doesn't really bother me, I think that they should update the steering wheel. Maybe not like the one on the Model 3, which I don't necessarily like, but they should make some things that would look and feels more premium. Another welcome update would be the door panels. There is no storage on the door panels on the Model S, contrary to the Model X. So I would keep the general lines because I do like it, but I would modify the lower part in order to have storage to place bottles or other stuff. And also I would get rid of these ancient Mercedes commands. Those are really ugly and feel very, very, very outdated. And then also considering that the Tesla Model S is a premium car with a premium price, I would upgrade the finishing on this car. It is very good and it has improved a lot compared to old Model S from, let's say, 2012, 2013, 2014. But still, if you go and check the details, I have to admit that Germans are still a little bit above. Again, Tesla has improved a lot the Model S. I remember the first time I sat in a Model S back in 2013, it was at the Geneva car show. I remember clearly even saying what a car, but I've completely changed my mind now that Tesla has improved so much on the Model S. Still, a few details are not premium looking, like let's open the trunk. So again, overall is quite okay, but then if we check on the details like this part here, I would go with something, let's say aluminum or a better finish than those very hard plastics. And also the cover here, again, there is nothing necessarily wrong with it, but when you come from Audi like myself, you find this to be a little bit just not well finished. Same with the button to close the trunk. Again, nothing wrong with it, but I would do some things that looks a little bit more premium. Seats are beautiful, they hold very well. I remember the first seats on the first models, they were really not good looking at all, and even on 2014 up to 2016 models they were not that good, but then Tesla replaced them, and those one, which remember is not real leather, it's vegan leather as they like to call, it's trendy to call them that, vegan leather. They are really good. I wouldn't change anything with the exception of maybe the commands. Here I would again do some things that would look a little bit more premium. Let's not forget that Tesla did improve Model S and Model X a couple of months ago by replacing the front motors with the one you can find in the back of the Model 3 for better performance and better efficiency. They also updated the smart suspensions, so I do have smart suspensions on my Model S, but it's the previous generation now. I ordered actually the improved Model S, the standard range one, but then when Tesla lowered quite drastically the prices for the demo model, I preferred to go for a Tesla Model S 100D for a much better range. When I fully charge my Model S 100%, I do have 507 kilometers of range, and when I charge it at 80%, which is what I do most of the time when I'm not doing road trips, I get 457 kilometers of range. Of course, that may vary the way you drive your car. If I start driving in a dynamic way like I like to do, the range drops to, I would say, 370 kilometers, but still it is very good. And that's the reason why I ended up not ordering the updated standard range model, but instead, for almost the same price, taking an old version 100D. So there you go. I wanted to share my thoughts about what I would improve on the Model S, what I think Tesla should improve on the Model S. Again, overall is a very good looking car. I love the technology. I'm gonna do quite a lot of videos going in detail about the technology on the Model S. Let me know in the comments down below, what would you change in the Model S and Model X for that matter. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe and activate the notification bell for more content. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.